Oh, hey Tasha, how you doing? Welcome, welcome in, Tasha. How was your day? Hope everything was well for you. Yes, it was okay. What about your day? Oh man. Well, I went to work. I got bit up by a bunch of fire ants, and I'm allergic to those bad boys, so I had to get sent home. And then I just got done resting. Now it's time to cook some dinner. Now it's time to cook dinner and hang out and yeah, 100% ouch. Cook dinner, hang out with the peeps if they show up tonight. If they don't, that's just the way that it is. Oh, thank you. I try to not cut myself. That's the number one. That's the number one rule. Tasha, were you there? I think that you were, but remind me. Were you there for Let's Talk with Love's live stream when she talked about starting up a business, entrepreneurship? You missed it. Oh man, it was pretty good. Talking about starting up businesses and think about starting up. Here, do me a favor. Stand over here so you can hang out with me over here for a little bit. I gotta go on this side of the kitchen now. There you go. Now you can see what's happening. He was talking about starting up businesses. I was telling, well, thinking about starting up a cooking gig. I have a few replays I need to catch up on. Shoot, true. Me too. Let's hang out back over here just for a moment. Me too. Tasha, where are you from? Remind me. I thought you and I talked about that at one point, but I don't recall. And if you did tell me, please forgive me. California girl. Why you gotta make me so jealous? Don't tell me that you're in SoCal, because if you're in Southern California, I'm gonna end the stream right now, then I'm gonna start crying because I miss living in Southern California. So please don't type, Father Fred, I live in Southern California. You better type something different like Father Fred, I'm California, but I'm from NOLA. NOLA, huh? NOLA. Uh, huh. North, is that North Los Angeles? Yeah, I'm in California, but I live in North Los Angeles now. New Orleans. Yeah, no, I know it's New Orleans. My wife is she lived there for a little bit. Here, hang out with me over here again. What's for dinner tonight? We are having cowboy casserole. I'm gonna make cowboy casserole, and then I have to make biscuits for tomorrow morning, and then um, raspberry preserves. I'll make raspberry preserves here in a moment. Hey, Britches Jones, how you doing? I'm gonna put something to rest right now. I'm gonna put something to rest. Okay, cat's out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag. I'm white, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna break some stereotypes. We're breaking the seasonings out right off the bat. If you haven't seen this thing right here, it says flavor alert. So be prepared. 1-800 Fat Sack is in here too. 1-800 Fat Sack knows what's up. 1-800 Fat Sack, that's Tasha T. Tasha T's part of the gang. Tasha T, that's 1-800 Fat Sack. You don't sound white. Hey. Oh crap. All right, Tasha, I'm gonna put you on game. It's called Cowboy Casserole. Okay, this is what we're doing. You look Creole, like a cookie or like a dessert or something. Um, so you go ahead and you put the meat in the pan. Pause for the people on replay. Pause. You add yourself some spices, not a bunch, but just enough to start the process of flavors happening. What's up, Bridges Jones? Bridges Jones, formerly known as 1-800 Fat Sack, formerly known as Nubs McGee, Buff Buff and Nuberson. All right, so you look real. I appreciate that. I'm chilling, man. I bet. I look real, but you know what we're gonna do? Food looks good for real. I'm chilling, mom. Tasha, I look real, but what I'm gonna do for you is play a song called So Real. You give me about 5 more minutes to get everything moving and shaking. We gonna get it all set up. We're gonna start cooking again tonight. Yes, 100%. We're going to do that. Hey, Kendra, how you doing? Hey, welcome, Tasha, Kendra, Britches. As always, feel free. No pressure. No pressure at all. Feel free to hit the like button if you want. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you want, of course. Comment. Downvote if you really feeling it. You hit the down arrow. Say that you don't like the live stream. Hit the report if you really want. I don't care. As long as there's movement with the channel, that's all that matters to me. As long as YouTube's like, hey man, how's this guy getting these likes, but he's also getting reported at the same time. I'm glad we got a small medley of people. They finally caught you live. Shoot, yeah, you did, Kendra. This is me. This is what I do. I cook for my wife. I really instead of it being called "Let's cook some food" again, I should just call it "Let's cook for my wife." Kendra, just to catch you up on what's happening, we're making cowboy casserole tonight. It's super easy to make. It's pretty good. My wife likes it. If she doesn't like it, she doesn't express that she doesn't like it. But no news is good news when I'm cooking. All right. So you brown the meat a little bit. You don't have to cook it the whole way through just yet. It's still going to cook in the oven. We'll put it in the oven. So you're browning it up. It's looking good. You slide everything to the side of the pan. Who cares? You bring your onions over. We diced a bunch of onions before you got here. You put your onions in the mix. You put the onions in the mix and you sweat the onions down. Here, you don't have to look at me. My bad. Here, y'all. I'll put you on. There you go. Oh, hold on. I don't like that. I don't like that. Hold on, y'all. There you go. Now you can actually see. Brown everything down. Sweat the onions out. I'm starting to cry right now. Got it on about a 3. Let's turn that up to I'll say about a 6 for the moment. Come by, give it some chops. Give it some chops. The Lord's going to bless us tonight with this food right here. I'm telling you right now. The Lord said, you're my vessel, Father Fred. I'm going to put it, I'm going to put it in your hands for you to make some food tonight. It's going to be good. Now, while this is sweating, we're going to hit over here to bake. Boom, baby. Boom. 400 degrees. I think 400. Let's go check the package. Yep, 400 degrees. Start. Now, while that's doing that, we already have our cast iron pan. It's already been. I'm calling for chopping next time. I'm a water baby with onions too. Yes. Britches McJones better be listening to that. Britches, was it Britches Jones? Britches Jones's diary. Where you at? Britches Jones. Yeah, she needs to listen to that. She cries every time she makes onions. So then, anyways, you get your spray. You spray down a little bit. It's looking sharp. So let's hang out over here for a moment. At least for me, Kendra does that 100%, 100%. Kendra knows what's up. Man, we were just here. Hold on real quick. Come over here. We're just listening to some Earth, Wind, and Fire. My wife and I. Shoot, that's good stuff. But she did say I'm not invited to. How did she call it? How do you call it in English? She said I'm not invited to the cookout or something. All right. So that's got to sweat. We're gonna sweat that down for a little bit longer. I was raising on good old music. Oh shoot, yeah. You got to get outstanding from the Gap Band going. Where's she at? Where's 1-800 prediction? Not worried about any of that stuff. There we go. All right, y'all. Here's the second part to this mess. You get your cornbread. Boom, cornbread. You can come back to the cookout. I don't. Bridges, I appreciate you inviting me to the cookout, but we're making our own cookout now. We're having the Let's Pop with Love cookout. Blue Family cookout. Here's also a hint. What's she say? Yeah, 100%, 100%. So when you're sweating your onions out, I like to put all the stuff over the onions. Let them onions look at that sweat right there. And then you get your egg. Oh my god. Ugh. Then you get your whisk. You whisk it all up. Let me tell you all a quick story about how I learned how to make this. A brief story at that. You add just a touch of honey. You mix and mix and mix. Oh man, I can't mix anymore. That's good. Oops. Oops. You dumped Rotel in there? What did you do? Who learned you how to cook? uh, Real quick, I'll get right to you on that one. You throw your Rotel in there, boom. You throw your summer crisps in there. You got to make sure it's the Mexican style. Shout out to my shout out to my brown brothers out there. You mix. It's gonna look gross. I assure you what that is. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks bad. All right, I'm back, y'all. So yeah, Uh, Nobody really. I kind of just, I guess my dad for the most part. And then I just watch people cook. Y'all ever watch like cooking shows and stuff? You know, people are like, "Oh man, I want today we're making this, that, and the other," and people watch it. You know, but I kind of indulge in a little bit more. I like to kind of like study what's happening, what they're doing, how they're doing it, why they're doing it. How they're doing it, why do they do it like that? They've done it this way or that way. Yeah, I love cooking shows. Yeah, me too. You love cooking shows. I love cooking food. All right, they're gonna put everything in the colander, drain it all, get all that stuff out. Make sure to not lose any of that goodness. Goodness, you better not lose any of that goodness. And you cook it with me tonight. You know, we try to not mess up. And then you put it in pause, and then you mix it all back together. Make sure it's all just evenly coated. Don't be rude about this. Everything's looking just. Mm, everything's looking magnificent. I don't know if you heard that or not. The oven's ready to go. Man. Oh, criminy. We forgot. But it's not too late. I'm a big foodie. I used to watch. I don't know if I could say that word. I'm a man of God. I don't think I could say that. I used to watch two, not so much now because I'm a couple. So you add this in there. You add your flavoring in there. I think the flavoring calls just for a touch of milk to go inside of it, which is fine. Oop, there you go. Here's your milk. Kendra's in here. We got Tasha in here. We got Riches McJones in here. All right, y'all gonna have to do me a favor. Take two. All right, y'all gonna have to do me a favor. There you go. Again, trust the process. Trust it. Look at it. Smell it. I'm gonna get you way in there. Boom. Smelled it. It smelled real good. Boom. Put you back over here for a little bit. That's good. Get your cast iron pot. Don't worry about. Don't hit me with. Oh, Father Fred. I tried using stainless steel. I tried using anything else besides what you told me. And I'm gonna tell you, you need to go back and review the video. You need to go approximately 20, 25 minutes into it. Everything falls right into place, just like that. Everything falls right into place. Make sure to wash your hands again. You got to wash your hands about 30 or 40 times while you're cooking, or else you're not really cooking food. And since we have Kendra, Tasha, and uh, Bridget Jones, or whatever her name is, since it's just us ladies, you have to use, you gotta use the Mexican cheese. Don't use that processed white cheese. Rather, don't use that cheese, that processed white cheese the white people give. That's bad for it. That Mexican cheese, that cheese, oh man, that's fresh. You got to go down to your local market, see if they're selling it. But what I got right here is that cheese, the regular white people cheese. Don't put them on there. Don't be nervous about it. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. Just a real quick splash of that W. Oh, man. Man. The worst part about cooking this, the worst part about making this is not being able to enjoy it again for the second time for the first time. Cover it up. Make sure it's real good. Ouch! Pop that bad boy in there. Timer 33 minutes. Timer's good. We're good. We're getting it. We're going. All right, here's part two to the what we're doing tonight. Hey, do me a favor, y'all stand over here for a little bit. Here's the second part to what we're doing tonight. This is called making preserves. If you have questions about making preserves, you need to holler at Bridget Jones or whatever that name was that came in here earlier. So you're gonna want your pot. You're gonna add just a hint of honey. You don't want a bunch of it. You're gonna want just a touch of brown sugar, girl. You know you have to have that brown sugar. We're talking about now. Good evening, Father Fred. Carla's in here too. Shut up. That's Carla. Gotta add yourself some salt. Carla, how you doing? Get yourself some salt. You gotta get yourself just a small pinch of that white flour or that white sugar. You don't want a bunch of it. Now here's the secret. I'm gonna let all y'all know. You gotta use this ingredient right here. There you go. That right there is going to just pull all the flavor out of everything in a good way. Oh, appreciate that. All right, so all the stuff is in there. Boom. You throw the preserves. Put about on. I'm gonna put on about 4. Give everything just a real gentle mix. You're not trying to. You know, come over here with me for a moment. We got to talk. You're not trying to disturb the flavors. All the flavors are there. You know what I mean? You're not trying to make the flavors announce, oh my God, I'm berries, you know? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm that secret ingredient. I can't show you that I use. It's actually cinnamon. The flavors aren't to be announced, they're to be discovered. But again, don't make me say stuff I shouldn't be saying. But again, you know, flavors should be discovered and not announced. And white people took that and they just ran with it. They freaking said, hey, bro. They said we're putting herbs and spices on mute. We're not, we are not talking about that. So while all that's cooking, we work back over here a little bit. Here, do me a favor, stand over here for a little bit. Here we go. While all that's working, we gotta get the sink all cleaned back up. What are you looking over there? Look over here. There you go. We gotta get the sink all cleaned back out, or my wife's gonna be like, "Hey, I'm mad because the sink's not cleaned up. What the heck, on the fridge?" What the heck, Father Fred? You know, Kendra, who we got? We got Kendra, Tasha, Carla, and Bridget Jones, I think. That's right. Clean as we go. 100%. Hey, you know what? Y'all have to be okay. I'll give you a quick tour of my oh yeah, I remember now. We're going this way. You know, I'll give you a quick tour of some cool stuff. These are my ceilings. These came with the house. This is uh this is my cat Georgie. This is my cat. His name is Bastardo. Bastard cat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Here, you know, I think y'all will like this. Here's some paintings my wife and I did. Here's some more paintings we did. We did that painting. Hush, Bastardo. We gotta hurry up because I'm still cooking. Here's some cool stuff that's coming up. Look at these bad boys. Ooh, oxblood lilies. There you go. That's me again. Here, you know what? Let me zoom y'all out a little bit. I don't think y'all want to see me that close. There we go. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's get back to work. All right, so the tool that we're using, if you don't have one of these, you gotta look over here. There you go. If you don't have one of these tools, I recommend getting one. Kitchen, kitchen approved tool. I use it for a lot of stuff. Uh, you know, I have, but I can't sell those two. Those two are original. Those two are the first two my wife and I made together. Man, It was a there you go. It was a beautiful night when her and I made those two. Man, I will never forget that night. Her and I, man, it was like a nice, cool night outside. We're making some pretty decent money at the time. We said, man, we should start up some painting. We should make some paintings together, So we did. We ran over to the craft store, got the stuff, came home, made those. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Anyways, so let's get back to it. So this is the tool you need right here. Came with my rice cooker. It is a godsend for the type of stuff that we do. Can I make a painting for you? Yeah. Just tell me what color you like. And don't say clear. So all the here, you know what? Jump up here with me. Oop, there you go. So the stuff is melting down, which is perfect for preserves. It's got all bubbling right there. That's good. That means it's having purple and blue. Yeah, I will. It's going to be a bit. So I got to wait for the craft store to have that size painting in stock. If you want a painting like that one, let's want something smaller. I can make a smaller one. But those big ones are fun to make. Though. So you mix the preserves down. Is that a girl? You're using a lot of words that I don't think I could say as a man of the Lord. I can't say that word. The God's gonna say, hey, Father Fred. Years ago, you said a word you're not supposed to say. What is that word they're saying in the chat?
Chutney?
Yeah, what does that mean? Can I even say that word as a man of God?
Yeah, it's a food.
Oh,
It's like a jam kind of.
hold on. I got to talk to my wife about this. Chutney, apparently, I could say. Also, the other word I think was mukbang. Mukbang.
Yeah, that's like those people that eat a whole bunch of food.
Oh, I thought that was that other Japanese thing.
Whatever.
Mukbang. Chutney.
Chutney is like a condiment.
Condiment.
Indian
Oh, no, it's not chutney, although I'm just learning that chutney might be pretty close to come on, Bastardo. Come on back. Chutney might be close. We'll do some super nice like this. We're gonna turn this down to just a simmer. We're gonna simmer that down. We're gonna simmer that down. We're gonna go into my studio. This is my studio room. There's where Father Fred does all his production esque things. There you go. Boom. We're gonna go in here for a brief moment. This is where I'm gonna have to talk to people. This is what I use right here, so everybody can hear me talking. Chutney. What is chutney? Chutney is a spread sauce associated with any cuisine made from vegetables, fruits, spices, and herbs. Tomato relish, ground pepper, garnish, yogurt, curd, cucumber, spicy coconut, spicy onion, or mint dipping sauce. You know what, Kendra? I am not making a chutney. 100% the answer is going to be no. But you know what? Give me maybe 2 weeks or so. Let me research how to make a proper chutney. I want to just make one. I want to make one proper, one that one to be proud of. And I'll make a chutney live in front of everybody. What do you eat with the chutney though? What do you just eat like? It's like a spread. What do you put it on? Because you put it on like a bread or something. I might have to make bread also. All right, so we gotta take this thing off simmer. We gotta boil it up a little bit. We're gonna put this thing probably back on another 4 again. We got 4 people in here. We got 3 people in here now. It's all good. We got people coming and going. Here, hold on one second. There you go. It's looking real good. Here, let me show you this. This is what I made right here. Just original. Don't worry about the sticker, okay? I can already hear the people talking bad. I made these preserves right here. Father Fred is so laid back over here. I bet. Let me get you back onto the front. Boom. Father Fred is so laid back over here. 100%, I believe it. Sorry, y'all. You gotta look over there for a minute. I gotta clean this jar up. We gotta add more stuff to it. You ever made apple preserves? Man, I have not, but that sounds really good. My wife. Here, you know what? Let's head back out just for a brief moment. I have never made apple preserves, but my wife has made preserves before. Apple preserve sounds good, Tasha. Shoot, yeah. There's no denying. Apple preserves are rioting. All right, we hear some steaming in the kitchen. That's good news. That means stuff's cooking. So we're gonna turn this all the way back down. I'm gonna turn this all the way down. We can get all that goodness out. Look at that. That's the color you want right there. That's good. That's good. Y'all hang out over here for a little bit. All sorts of stuff. I'm telling y'all, we should start up we should have like a stream yard where all of us are cooking. What do you do, Father Fred? Preach that kitchen gospel. There you go. Very, very earthy. Apple butter, girl. You about to make me fall out. So, Andy, I've never had apple butter. So about halfway through the casserole cooking, take the top off. You gotta take the top off. And then for your preserves, can't put the lid on super tight. You gotta make that lid loose, girl. Gotta make sure the lid's loose on there. Babe, you must try it. Yeah, 100%. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make chutney. Oh, I hope I'm saying it right. Chutney. And we're gonna make apple preserves. We're gonna make chutney, apple preserves. Here, y'all. I'll give you a quick tour. Also, here's this my backyard. This my plant right here. This bad boy dying. That's it. That's all the cool stuff that's happening out here. Yeah. Anyways, let's go back inside. Come on. Come on. Come on. Joke's on you. Oh, Lord, no. All right, so yeah, you just let that cook. Here, you know what? I'm gonna give you all a sneak peek. Back facing camera, please. Look at that. Wow. Go hold on, let me fix the camera real quick for y'all. You getting hungry? You came in the wrong chat. Look where we at. Here we go. Flavor alert. Okay, follow that. Oh yeah. So next thing we need to do. Next thing you do is get cookie sheet. Ooh wee. Oh yeah. Carter, what you know about ooh wee? What you know about Carter, what you know about ooh wee for real? Carter, you're from you said earlier you're from New Orleans? Spent some time in New Orleans? I don't believe that I'm incorrect in that statement. There was one time in the 90s, I was in New Orleans. Very rare that I ever go to New Orleans, but I was in New Orleans. Guess who I ran into? Master P. I'm not even gonna give you time to guess it was Master P. Mind you, this is before Master P. This is when Master P was just Master Perseus. Yeah, so get all your stuff going, looking good. Everything's just about right. We got 4 more minutes, 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes on the casserole. You take some of these and dump that right in the middle. Dump it right in the middle. You went ahead and made a bowl, so you're gonna dump everything right in that bowl right there. Boom. Don't worry about being fancy. And then you dump everything into the oven. And you have 7 minutes or so on the casserole. The casserole should be done momentarily. Let's take one more gander how it looks. I search for ingredients. You slow cook the apples with spices. I searched for ingredients. I appreciate that you put a colon at the end of that. You slow cook the apples with spices like cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg until the sugars caramelize and concentrate the flavors. Color goes from green to brown, and then you eat as a spread, however you like. Man, you know what? You know what? Okay, you know what? For a super poor like this, how'd you call it again? Chutney. Chutney. We're gonna put that on the list of stuff we're gonna cook this month. Chutney. And what was the other thing again? Apple butter, or was it apple? Was it apple butter, or was it apple preserves? You know what? We're gonna make both of those this week or this following week. Apple preserves and apple butter. I want to make one, and I'm going to shout out. I'm trying to make it myself. You should. We're gonna make that this week. This following week, probably. And then, you know what? That's just gonna be that. I think that's what we should start doing. Maybe that's what I should base my channel around. What do y'all think? There's enough of y'all in here. I like cooking. maybe I should start up a cooking deal where I cook like tonight. I'm making whatever, and then people chime in and they're like, "Yo, Father Fred." Not that this was y'all, but "Hey, yo, Father Fred, I bet you can't cook this." And then I say word, and then I write it down, do all the research, get the ingredients, and cook it. And then that episode where I cook the ingredient or cook whatever y'all are like, I bet you can't cook this. That's when y'all shout out again and say, Father Fred, you should try cooking this one now. That way, it's an ever revolving door of stuff to cook. Apple butter, yes. Sounds like a plan. Shoot, yeah. All right. Well, it's official. Oh man, it's official. And then when I start, let me soup down a little bit. It's official. And then when I start making all this food, um, uh, I can start making videos of me making this food, and then we could have thumbnails, and like Kendra could be like this, and I could be like this, and then we could be like, "What's up, everybody? She challenged me to make apple butter," and then that's that. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the message button, hit the downvote button, hit the report button. Go ahead and report this for there's a button on there that says report for promoting terrorism because we're terrorizing this kitchen. Everything's just gonna be. We got 3 minutes, y'all. I'm about to fry me some chicken, y'all. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We got 3 more minutes. I'm gonna put y'all on game here in about 3 more minutes. I appreciate y'all sticking around. I appreciate everybody sticking around. I appreciate everybody sticking around. If you haven't already subscribe. I know that y'all already care. Subscribe to each other's channels. Throw some channels down here if y'all want. I mean, there's only like I said, only like 3 of us in here. You never know. 1-800 Fat Stacks might jump back in and start liking people's stuff. She's always wild. She does some wild stuff sometimes. She might jump back in. Rob Ramsey might jump in and start liking people's videos. God bless Rob Ramsey. Ooh. Ladies, yes. 2-1. Where's my tool at? Ladies, I appreciate y'all. You could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here tonight. Watch me cook this. And I appreciate that for real. That's why y'all can get a preview. Here, here. Oops, my bad. Sorry, y'all. Here, hold on. Let me get you like this. There you go. Look at that. Yeah, I didn't make that. We made that. Look, give me a favor, y'all. Stand over here. There we go. Boom. All right, here you go. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Let me get everything out of the way for you. Oh, oh, oh. Sweetheart, everything's done. It's ready at your leisure. Do you want to say what's up to everybody? With your bonnet on?
No.
Okay.
What's up? It's Mother Fred.
Yeah, that's Mrs. Fred.
Hmm?
Yeah, well, your food's ready for you whenever you are. Yeah, no. Front face me, baby. Oh, and also a heads up, y'all, just real quick. Them biscuits are looking good. I'm not gonna lie, the biscuits are looking too good. That's platinum cooking at its finest right there. You ain't gonna see nobody cook like that. Oh, Fred, where'd you know how to cook? I was in the trenches. I met Master P in New Orleans. Oh, bro. Oh, shoot. What are we doing, y'all? Y'all need to say, hey, Father Fred, take your head out of your butt. I'd appreciate that. If y'all, someone was like, hey, man, take your head out of your culo. Let's see how it is. It smells really good. Mmm. Tastes pretty good. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's cowboy casserole, y'all. You know what's really good about it? You know what's really good for real? That's really good for real. You know what's really, really good for real? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. So I took that much out. Boom, boom. Me. No, sorry. Took that much out. Boom, boom. My wife, myself. These guys at work buy this stuff. They love this. $10, $20, $30, $40. But $40 more worth of money right there. But never to Vegas or New Orleans? Hmm. Girl, we're down in New Orleans 30 years ago, I think. Probably 2025. Yeah, it had to have been 30 years ago. Hmm. I was in New Orleans. So it was the mid 90s, probably. Just walking down Bourbon Street. And all of a sudden, I saw, at the time, I didn't know, but I saw Master P. That Master P was on Bourbon Street and he was walking towards me. And this before Master P was famous. Master P, we called him Percy back then because this is before he was who he was. And I remember I was never little, but I was only like this tall when I was a young man. And Master P came up to me and he was like, "I'm gonna be a big rapper, you know? Boom, boom, boom. Here's my album. Here's my album, little boy." And I took that album from. I'll never forget. I took the album from him. I looked at it. I looked him right in the eyes, and I said, "You follow your dreams. You just follow your dreams." That guy Percy, no, and I don't. I'm trying not to curse because I get real passionate about this. That guy Percy, 2 years later, became Master P. Yeah, he listened to what Father Fred had to say. I said, my brother just. I remember I was only like 9 years old, probably. You're welcome. I said, listen to me. Just if you don't listen to anybody in the world, listen to this little boy right here. You're gonna make it. Just keep on being you. Mm-hmm. Ooh, got me sweating. Hey, let's check those biscuits real quick. Man, the biscuits are looking good. Food's looking good. Do you have any questions about anything that's happened so far, besides questioning me whether that's an actual true story or not? Because I'm not going to get into that one on this live, at least. Just believe what I tell you. Believe me. That was rude. That was rude. At Father Fred, you have gas and eating first. How see I'm trying to lose weight, but Father Fred not making it easy at all. Girl, who's all trying to lose weight in here? If you're trying to lose weight, let's take a poll real quick. You know, we haven't done surveys yet. I'm brand new to here, hold on. There you go. I'll sit down so y'all can see me. Let's do a poll real quick. We haven't done any surveys yet. Who's all trying to lose weight in this room? If we're trying to lose weight, because I need to lose a little bit of pounds too. Believe it or not, we're trying to lose weight. I will start making. Yeah, I know she loves cook. I love watching her cook. If we're trying to lose weight, I'll start making. But after I make chutney, apple preserves, and apple butter, I will start making healthy food. So who's all trying to lose weight in here? By a show of $100 donations. Who's all trying to lose weight? Let me know. Mm. Can't handle that yet. I'm telling you, I want to team up with her on a cooking. Pardon me, on a cooking live. I think that'd be pretty neat. You know, it'd be really neat. It'd be really neat if her and I had a cooking live together, or two people in the gang had cooking lives together, and I was like, "Let's talk with love. I'm gonna show you how to make the casserole, hot mess express." uh, uh, let's talk with love. I'm gonna show you how to make the casserole, and she's like, "Hey, Father Fred, I'm gonna show you how to make a dish that she makes." But here's the thing: is she has all the ingredients for the casserole, and I have all the ingredients I need to make her food. So I explained to her over live. She explained it to me over live, and we cook. And in the end, we rate each other's meal. If you like that, if you think that's a good idea, give me 57 thumbs up in the chat. I'm looking for 57 thumbs up if you thought that was a good idea. If not, it's not a good idea. $10 donation. Oh, shut up. Girl, I said shut. Girl, I said shut up. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this, y'all. There we go. Y'all, that's all the cool stuff I have happening here. Hot Mess Express. I appreciate that. I'm going to put that as my tagline. We got your biscuits with honey, and biscuits with the preserves on the top. Where's my preserves at? Pause. They're right here. Gotta let it cool down just a little bit longer. Let's talk with love. Show me that one. Whew. I mean, I guess that's it. Unless y'all want to hang out. I don't want to bore y'all to death. Watch me put stuff up. All right. All right. Yeah, yeah. So here's what we're doing. You know what? Y'all hold on. So the 19th, let me grab that paper again. That'll buy me some time. Tomorrow's the 11th. The 19th, I'll make the chutney. I hope I'm saying it correctly. I'll make the chutney. Um, the 26th, I'll make the apple butter. The apple preserves. You know, I might make apple preserves and apple butter that same night. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. Again, I appreciate y'all sticking around, hanging out. Shout out to everybody who's in here. Just do a quick prayer for everybody before we leave. You notice real quick, we don't pray before we eat. We pray after we eat. If you pray before you eat and you choke on your food, I don't know what to tell you, my brother. You pray after. You make sure everything's good. Oh wow, 100% wow. Say, dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for giving us. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for keeping all of us safe. Thank you for keeping all of our friends and family safe, loved, cared, and within your good grace and blessings. Lord, we thank you tonight for the food that we receive. We thank you tonight for the food that we're about to receive, Lord. The people that are cooking their food right now in this chat, Lord, we ask that you bless them. You bless the food that they're about to start eating, Lord. You let it nourish their bodies, Lord. We ask that you bring them closer to you, bring closer to your spirit, bring closer to Jesus, put Jesus in their heart, God. Guide them in the correct direction. If there's any ailments, any illness, anything bad happening in their lives tonight, Lord, they happen in their lives in general, Lord, we lay them at your feet tonight, God. Jesus, we ask that you take what we're laying at your feet and do with what you will, with that your will be done, God. Jesus, we love you. Um, please protect everybody here that's not with us tonight, Lord. Everybody that's not catching this live stream, Lord. If you're watching on replay, even if you're not watching on the replay, we ask that you please bless and protect them, Lord. Keep them close to you. Keep them safe. Um, in all this, we ask in your Son's name, Jesus Christ. We ask you, Lord. Amen. That's it. Have a safe, blessed remainder of you. You as well. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. Again, super shout out. Thanks for everybody that's hanging out with me. If I haven't already subbed to all your stuff, I'll go back and check. But I'm pretty sure I am. But much love to everybody who's here. I'll probably start cooking again tomorrow night. If you're there, cool. If not, big blessings to everybody. Bye, y'all.